Morning. Adam here with the Daily Dose. And this morning, I want to just briefly hit on doing what you do for your family, but also following not your heart, but following that internal fire you have, or that drive, those constant thoughts that you're having. And what I mean by that is, when you lay your head down at night and you think about all the things you're going to do during the day that you don't do, and then you put them off until the next day, and then the next day, then they just accumulate. And then we go, well, we're getting too old to do this, we're getting too old to do that. But in reality, you look back and it's been years, and you're like, man, if I were to have started a couple months ago, look at where I would have been. Or even you look back, you're like, man, if I would have pursued that, even when I was putting it off and continuing to put it off, I would have went somewhere with it. So I guess my encouragement to anyone out there is, whatever is driving you, and yes, making money is fine, and you need to maintain a job, but in that off time, you should always be working toward whatever that drive is. And I'm not saying anything that, is obviously dangerous, but sometimes whatever you have to do, it takes a truckload of faith that a lot of people would never understand. And they wouldn't understand because they couldn't do it. So they'd mock you, make fun of you, the whole 9 yards with it. But that's where the faith comes in. That's where you have to put everything else, those external factors aside, and pursue. There are lots of things that drive you day to day. And I'm not saying physically, I'm saying internally drive you to want to be a better person, to want to provide for your family, to want to follow your dreams per se. But at the end of the day, if you're not following your own personal internal drive, the stuff that, once again, yes, providing for your family, having a job you need, but if you're not following that desire inside that you could potentially be set out to do, then what was life worth to you at the end when you look back on it? And this goes to anyone at any age. This isn't something that stops necessarily. Your thoughts, your desires, your fears, they change. But whatever that drive is, whatever it is right now, and yeah, there'll be hard days, whatever it is, there'll be more hard days than good days even, but whatever that desire is inside, you should at least consider it and pursue it. Because the worst thing that can happen at the end of the day is one thing: you fail. And most people out there who have failed and have lived a fulfilled life, they have failed over and over and over again before being successful. And I'm not talking money or anything. I'm saying being satisfied with what you've done personally, taking everything else aside. It takes numerous failures. It always will take numerous failures. But you learn through your failures. Have a great day.